Imagine disappearing into thin air with $200,000 in ransom money. A feat so audacious, it would cement your place in history as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. This is the enigma that is D.B. Cooper. On the eve of Thanksgiving in 1971, a nondescript man carrying a black attaché case boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. He introduced himself as Dan Cooper, but the world would come to know him as D.B. Cooper. This seemingly ordinary man was about to commit an extraordinary crime. Once aboard the aircraft, Cooper handed a note to the flight attendant. Initially, she dismissed it as just another lonely businessman's phone number, but when Cooper leaned closer and whispered, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb," the true gravity of the situation dawned upon her. Inside the note were his demands: $200,000 in $20 bills, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the aircraft upon arrival. Failure to meet these demands, he warned, would result in the plane blowing up. The authorities scrambled to meet Cooper's demands, and upon landing in Seattle, Cooper released the passengers. But the flight crew, Cooper and his ransom, remained on board. The plane refueled and took off, heading towards Mexico City. In the dead of night, amid a heavy rainstorm somewhere between Seattle and Reno, D.B. Cooper did the unthinkable. He lowered the aft stairs and parachuted away into the night, with the ransom money strapped to his body. And just like that, he was gone. Vanished into the cold, dark night, leaving behind a trail of questions and a legend that would endure for decades. Despite extensive investigations and numerous leads over the years, the FBI has never been able to definitively answer the question of who D.B. Cooper was or what became of him. In 2016, after 45 years of investigations, the FBI officially closed the unsolved case. Yet the legend of D.B. Cooper endures. His audacious act of air piracy has inspired countless books, songs, movies, and even a festival in his name. He remains an enduring symbol of defiance and daring, a man who committed an audacious crime and then disappeared without a trace. But who was D.B. Cooper? A daredevil? A desperate man driven to extremes? Or simply a criminal with a taste for the dramatic? We may never know the truth, and perhaps that's what makes the tale of D.B. Cooper so irresistibly intriguing. A story that began with a simple plane ride and ended with one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. This is the enduring enigma of D.B. Cooper, a name that will forever be synonymous with one of the most daring heists in history.